The ground shook violently, and the mine roared in protest. Rocks fell, dust choked the air. 33 men were trapped. Hundreds of feet below, light disappeared. Silence became a predator. Time stretched endlessly. Every second, the miners faced death. Hunger gnawed at their bellies. Water was limited. Fear crawled into every corner. Their phones were useless. Their radios were gone. The world above felt impossibly far away. Panic was a constant companion. But amid terror, something extraordinary happened. The miners banded together, forming routines, rationing supplies, sharing stories, and reminding each other that they were not alone. Every act of courage, every comforting word, every small innovation became a lifeline. Above ground, engineers, government officials, and rescue workers worked tirelessly. They drilled, calculated, and risked their lives to reach the men below. The world watched in suspense, knowing that even the smallest miscalculation could be fatal. The miners faced 69 days of darkness, isolation, and uncertainty. But human resilience refused to break. Each day was a test of endurance, hope, and solidarity. And in the end, when the first miner emerged into the sunlight, the world witnessed the triumph of courage and unity against almost unimaginable odds. On August 5, 2010, the San José Mine in Chile collapsed without warning. The earth shook violently, throwing debris in every direction. 33 miners were trapped 2,300 feet underground in complete darkness. Air was scarce, temperature and humidity oppressive. Panic rose immediately. Some miners screamed, others prayed. The mine had claimed lives before, and now it threatened to do so again. Above ground, families, workers, and authorities faced helplessness. Rescue plans were uncertain, dangerous, and slow. Every passing hour increased the odds against survival. But underground, the miners refused to surrender to despair. They gathered together, organizing groups, assigning tasks, and rationing what little food and water remained. Isolation, darkness, and claustrophobia were as deadly as the collapse itself. Yet, in the first hours, something remarkable emerged. Leadership, camaraderie, and determination. They improvised sanitation, created schedules, and protected each other from panic. In the crushing blackness, humanity shone brightest. Fear was omnipresent, but solidarity became their weapon against it. Their story began not with escape, but with survival. And in those first terrifying hours, the miners learned the truth of human resilience. In the depths of darkness, courage can outshine fear. Trapped beneath tons of rock, 33 men faced an unimaginable reality. Food supplies were scarce. Water was rationed to survival levels. Heat, dust, and darkness assaulted their senses. Each day was a test of endurance. Every noise above caused heartbeats to spike. Every small tremor reminded them that death could strike at any moment. Yet they refused to succumb. Leadership emerged. Miners assigned themselves tasks, gathering water, checking ventilation, maintaining morale, and documenting days. Stories, jokes, and shared memories became vital lifelines. They rationed the tiny amount of food with military precision, consuming just enough to survive, never enough to thrive. They created routines to maintain mental stability. Even in near-total darkness, they marked days, celebrated small victories, and protected each other from despair. Isolation tested not just their bodies, but their souls. Mental collapse was a threat as real as starvation. But through ingenuity, courage, and relentless teamwork, they turned a death trap into a structured community. Fear was constant, but so was hope. Each day survived was a victory. And while the world above planned rescues, the miners below proved that human will can endure in conditions that would break most men. Above ground, the world watched in suspense. Engineers, miners, and officials worked tirelessly, drilling, strategizing, and calculating how to reach the trapped men. Each drill could fail. Each small error could cost lives. Yet determination was unyielding. The media broadcasted updates globally, turning the tragedy into a worldwide vigil. Families waited, praying for a miracle. Engineers tested multiple drilling techniques, using new technologies and old methods, racing against time and geology. Every hour, the pressure mounted. Failure could be fatal. Tensions ran high. The world held its breath with each breakthrough and setback. Drills hit rock, then debris, then narrow tunnels. Communication channels were established through tiny boreholes. Supplies were sent down in capsules. Food, water, medicine, life itself trickled through holes smaller than a man. Finally, the rescue capsule, carefully designed, was ready. Engineers meticulously monitored every step. Every inch mattered. Every mistake could be catastrophic. The miners' survival depended on precision, skill, and endurance above ground, matching the courage underground. After 69 days underground, hope became reality. The first miner was lifted to the surface in a small capsule, emerging into sunlight, gasping, weak but alive. The world erupted. Tears, cheers, and disbelief followed. One by one, all 33 men were rescued, battered but unbroken. The capsule ride was terrifying, narrow, confined, and mechanical. It mirrored the danger they had faced for weeks. Above ground, families screamed in relief. Below, the miners had endured conditions most would not survive. The first glimpses of light were more than physical, they were spiritual. The darkness that had imprisoned them could not destroy their spirit. Their ordeal became a symbol of resilience, human ingenuity, and hope. It showed that no matter how deep the darkness, courage and unity can light the way. Engineers, rescuers, and the miners themselves proved that even in extreme danger, humans could collaborate to overcome the impossible. The Chilean miner's story became a global inspiration, reminding the world that adversity is not the end, is the crucible in which heroes are forged. The Chilean miner's ordeal teaches a profound lesson. In the deepest darkness, hope and unity can survive where fear reigns. They were ordinary men trapped in extraordinary circumstances. Alone, any one of them might have faltered. Together, they endured 69 days underground, rationing food, water, and morale with incredible discipline. Their story illustrates the power of leadership, cooperation, and mental resilience. Courage is not the absence of fear, it is acting despite it. Ingenuity, teamwork, and unyielding spirit turned a death trap into a testament to survival. Above ground, rescue teams matched the miners' courage with skill and determination. Every drill, every calculation, every risk taken demonstrated that human will can defy seemingly insurmountable odds. The synchronization of bravery, technology, and hope brought the impossible to reality. Ultimately, the Chilean miners remind us that darkness, literal or metaphorical, cannot crush those who refuse to give up. Fear may lurk, danger may loom, and the odds may be against you. Yet resilience, unity, and hope can carry humanity through even the most impossible situation.